I'm going to give you a quick crash course on our new CRM, which is Hubspot. So you just visit www.hubspot.com. It will ask you if you want to, you'll ask you for your email address. Then you put in the ecoshe.com and you can click remember me so you don't have to do this all the time. And then you log in and it'll ask if you want to sign in with Gmail. So you do that. Click your learn at ecoshe.com. The first time you do this, it could ask for two-factor authentication, but just skip this for now. I haven't set this up. Okay, so then you're going to come into the CRM. It's quite complex, so just to keep it really simple, I only want you to worry about the top two items. That's the contacts and the companies. So these are separate, as in a company might have 400 contacts or 400 people working there. You're more than likely going to be in touch with 2 or 3 people working at a company. So let's click on the companies tab to begin with. And you'll see there's 287 records. Now, these are companies that Ecoshe have put in. These are companies that we've been dealing with over the years. You'll see the first column is the company name, and HubSpot actually finds images and logos directly from the company website. So that's quite nice. It does that. So you can scroll down, you can see all the different company names. The second column is the company owner. So this is the person who's uploaded the company. So at the moment, I've put most of them as Ecoshe under hello@ecoshe.com. That is sort of our main email address. So you'll see that these are mostly owned by Ecoshe. That doesn't mean that I haven't got time to pursue all of these. So I would gladly assign some of these to other sales agents. You'll see one up here as Heather. So this can be changed, but only by the owner. So if you try to click on this and change it to you, only the person who uploaded it can assign it to somebody else. Okay, then it's the date that it was created, which makes sense, and their phone number. And you can also use these little sort buttons to actually sort by a field. So if you wanted to see, who doesn't have phone numbers so that we can fill in the blanks. It's also quite important when you put phone numbers in to keep this formatting of plus and the code. That will really help, especially one day when we actually add the calling option from HubSpot. And then there's the last activity date, the city. This will be useful for you as well because you only want to focus on Mauritius or Portugal. Then you can sort by city. Here's Tamarin, where I live, and then the country as well. So you can sort by country. And then the last one is industry. So these columns here can be customized. There's a little thing here called actions. You can edit columns, and it shows you all the different fields. The ones that are ticked are the ones that we can see. So maybe we don't want industry, then I can just click apply, and you'll see that industry column has gone. Okay, so that is the company. Now, if I go into a company like this web dev, for instance, down the left side, you're going to see information. So this is only view only because you don't own this company. So the permissions don't allow you to edit this record. Obviously, you can play around and add your own company. You'll be able to add a lot of stuff. So it has the phone number, the email address, website, the industry it's in, the company name, the type, city, state, region, all these things. The number of employees is quite important because then we know the scale and potential of a company. And a description that actually gets pulled directly from the internet. Their LinkedIn profile gets pulled directly. So here you'll see some customized Ecoshe fields. And at the moment, you won't be able to do the drop downs here because this is not your company, but I'll show you on one that we create ourselves. Okay, so that's the company information. You can look at an overview of what's happening with that company, their activities. I think you can actually make notes as a non-owner, because you might be able to help someone and say something like, I met someone from here, they love the workshop. So then the note will be saved, and so whoever does own this will come in and see, oh, okay, that was very nice of you to add that note. Thank you for that. And then it also shows you on the right here contacts that are associated with WebDev. So this guy Prince, he works at WebDev. It's got his email address. The reason why it's important for you to see the companies that other people are pursuing is so that you don't duplicate the work we're doing and we look professional, because it's not professional if 10 companies try and contact the Rogers Group, for instance. And yeah, we already look like we don't know what we're doing if that happens. So please, before you pursue or add anyone, make sure you check. So once you've checked, so say, imagine you wanted to add a company called Property Cloud. And so I'd come in here and I'd search for property. So I can see Property Clouds in here. What you could do is contact the owner and say, hey, are you pursuing this? Can I take it over? I've got a contact there. That person might say, yes, please, I've got too many. I can't follow up. So that one's already in there. Let's say that we wanted to create one that was called Property Book, for instance. So, okay, so we can see there's no Property Book. Then we can create company and put the domain name, book. And then it actually picks it up directly from the website. So the company owner is the person who owns the lead, who has found the company. So, so you put yourself here, or the person who you want to assign it to. The industry is real estate. So this is a prospective client. The city's Harare, postcode. It's even picked up the annual revenue in here and a description, all from LinkedIn. So that's fine. So we can create that company now. And it will take you straight into the company. Now, if you go down the left side, it's these custom fields I really want to talk you through. Okay, so that's the lead. And so that's the company. You can make notes. Notes is very important. Every stage, you should make a note of when you phone them, what they say, that kind of thing. And so this company doesn't have any contacts associated with it. It's really important to add a contact because obviously you need to be speaking to somebody. So let's go and create a new contact. And just to say, this person's name is Cara Lombard. First name, Cara Lombard. And then the contact owner is Learn at Ecoshe. Job title can be director. Phone number. Don't forget to put, you can apply number formatting here or remove the number formatting. And I've just been doing this +230, blah, blah, blah. Done. It takes a number. Just ignore the WhatsApp number because I'm just putting everything into the phone field. Most people have WhatsApps now because this WhatsApp field doesn't actually show on the main page. Contact. Okay, so when you click on contacts and you go to contacts, you'll see all the contacts that are belonging to this login. So you'll see you've only got 5 records in here for people, whereas the companies, you can actually view all the companies that belong to Ecoshe. I've got my own login, and when I log in as Heather Drummond, I've got 2,000 contacts in my system. So that's pretty much it. So you can start now uploading and creating your own contacts, and it's very simple. You just go to create contact. Sorry, I think I'm in the wrong one. You click create contact, and it takes you through all those steps again that we went through. You can also go into your contacts, and you can view any contact, and you can see all their details down the side. And you'll see here, these are all the Ecoshe custom fields. So Kelly did train Robin Fuller Ecoshe plant-based workshop. So I think that workshop is completed, if I'm not mistaken. And it's also good to put the people's preferred language as well, because we will start doing some newsletters, English, United Kingdom. And so this is a lead. Actually, she's a customer now. and there's no website link. Ecoshe Property Investment. So if you haven't looked at ecoshe.earth yet, this is our dream to actually build wellness communities. So I eventually do want to give the sales agent a commission on the property investment. So if you do speak to someone and they're a potential investor, you can put how much their budget is and which country they'd be interested in. So we've just got a few countries in there that we want to start with. So I know this lady's in the UK, potential investor, budget to be advised. Is this lady going to refer people to us? I don't know. Is she going to be part of our sales team? Probably not. Is she interested in singing? Does she want to be an Ecoshe teacher? Please always try and encourage people to be part of our team. The more referral agents we have, the more sales team, the more teachers we have, the bigger we're going to grow. Is she interested in a vegan shop? Yes, she probably wants to be a consumer. And then, when we can see that there's sort of 100 people in London that want to be a consumer, we can start a little distribution point in the UK. And are they interested in yoga and meditation, whatever, and just fill that in. And then you save. Don't forget to save at the end of that. Okay, so the nice thing about putting those details in, as at the bottom here, we've created these things called lists. So on with the lists, you can we've customized some lists. So if I wanted to basically look at everyone who's interested in singing, I can see that there's 582 people. If I want to look at who's already done the Ecoshe workshop, I can go in and see that these 60 people have done the workshop, and then we can customize emails directly to them. If I want to see how many teachers we have, and so that kind of thing. So that's what's quite useful with the lists. Okay, so you really want to connect your Ecoshe email address to your Hubspot. So you click on settings and then general, and then you click on email, and then you connect your personal email. So it will, if you're logged into your Ecoshe email address, it will connect that email address. So make sure you are logged in. And then what's so neat about that, I've already connected mine, is when you do search for somebody and you want to send them an email, you do it directly through HubSpot, not through Gmail. So you click on the emails tab, you click create email. You can make this full screen if you want. And you just put your subject in. And the signature, you can insert, I've already added my signature there, so you can create a signature. You can do this in the settings as well. I can also help you to create your own signature. And we've created some sales templates here. You go into the language that you want, and there's 2 introduction emails to the Ecoshe workshop. So the first one has attachments, the first one has no attachments. So I find this one a bit simpler. So it would say, Dear Cara, has your company taken steps towards ESG and climate change? Our profound 1-hour workshop, blah, 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 blah. So it gives the full sales pitch with the nice signature there. And I'm just going to do a little test. And then you can send that. And the nice thing is it actually now shows the email in HubSpot, and it keeps it together with this contact. And when they reply, it also replies here. So creating an email, even a note, there's another little thing called snippets, which is very, very cool. So when you insert a snippet, these are little things that we might say quite often, like workshop description, boom, and then it will come in. You can also create your own little snippets, things that you might say quite often. So that is how you send an email, how you attach a template, and how you insert a snippet.